Our final guitar in this review is the latest in Martin's series of Lawrence Juber signature models, which was designed specifically as a guitar for use on stage. The OMC-LJ Pro follows the cutaway OM design of earlier Juber signature models, but instead of mahogany or rosewood, it uses flame maple for its back and sides. Maple isn't seen on flat-top guitars nearly as often as on archtops, but it's known for providing clarity and punch, and it makes sense that it might make a good choice for an amplified instrument. The maple used on this particular guitar is beautifully flamed. The OMC-LJ Pro uses an Adirondack spruce top, a maple neck, ebony fingerboard, and bridge. And Lawrence Juber clearly likes a guitar that's free of any frills, and as a result this guitar is fairly austere in its appointments, including a fingerboard with no inlay at all, much like a classical guitar. The guitar has a 25.4-inch scale, and the nut is 1 3/4 inches wide. The string spacing at the saddle is 2 1/4 inches. Martin's list price for the guitar is $5,499, but it tends to sell on the street for closer to $4,550. To amplify the OMC-LJ Pro, Lawrence Juber specified the Detar wavelength system. The wavelength consists of an undersaddle pickup paired with an in-pin mounted preamp. And the most unusual thing about the preamp is that it operates at 18 volts rather than the more common 9 volts, which Detar feels results in greater headroom and therefore a more natural sound. The wavelength system in this guitar is powered by a pair of AA batteries, but the voltage is increased with an onboard voltage multiplier circuit. The OMC-LJ Pro has no onboard control, so any volume or tone adjustments have to be made with external equipment. Its V-shaped neck profile, the Martin has a distinct vintage feel, and while the maple gives the guitar a somewhat brighter and drier sound than most Martin OMs, it still has an acoustic voice that's recognizably Martin. Let's have a listen to how it sounds without amplification. In our amplified playing test, the LJ Pro was truly plug and go. The guitar sounded warm and natural, and we never missed having onboard controls. Let's have a listen to how it sounded on stage at the Freight and Salvage.